Hey tubesters, so it's the middle of the night, and I just woke up and I felt like making a video. It is the weekend, so don't be concerned or alarmed. I don't have work or anything tomorrow, but I really wanted to make another video for you guys because I've kind of been, well, y'all won't notice it because I have this all pre-recorded and like scheduled to upload certain days, all that good shit, but I've just been kind of busy, you know, hanging out with like my friends. Like one friend was like the end of June up into about the beginning of July, just after 4th of July. Then I was hanging out with another friend, like really back to back. And then a friend from a ship, an old friend, more like family. They're like my sister. Their ship pulled in, so we've been hanging out. So this is like the first weekend I got to myself since before the end of June. So it's really nice to have more time to record again. There was like, I think one video that I recorded, maybe I think the clips as well, while like a friend was here, of that one video. Y'all gonna know exactly what video I'm talking about. It's the one that I say my ending statement in every clip. I haven't edited it yet because I haven't made the last clip I need to, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I'm able to edit it all as one video, and that way y'all can get the little tips in there. Anyway, this is another traditional Bohemian recipe. This is Stranichen Cedro. This basically translates, I guess I can't say basically, it literally translates into protection powder. This is something that is what you can use for quick but potent protection. So if you need something, especially if you like live in an apartment or a dorm or the barracks or whatever, and you live in a situation where you don't own any land or you don't have land to plant railroad spikes or bulbs of garlic or any other, I'm just thinking of the protection spells I have. I don't know of any others that y'all know about, but like something where you can't like plant anything on the land, or you can't really sprinkle it on the land, or maybe you just don't feel comfortable because it's not your land or whatever. This is really good. You can use this on candles. You can sprinkle this on the ground. The good thing is, like, if you just have your the door to your bedroom, and then like if you live in the barracks or in the dorms, you'll have like your main dorm door, and then you'll have the room to the, or the, what am I trying to say? The door to your room. Even if you share a room, you can sprinkle it in front of both the doors, the doorways, and if you do a light enough coating, it shouldn't show up. And if you have carpet, then it'll be even better because it'll get into the grooves of the carpet. This does have sulfur, so I strongly suggest not to sprinkle too much. But yeah, that's just my tips. But like I said, if you don't want to sprinkle it because of the sulfur, then you can just use it as a candle, as like a weekly protection candle thing that you burn. So I'm putting in the sulfur now. I think I'm gonna use this up, which is good because this sulfur is old and I really want to use it up. There we go. And we're just gonna roughly do thirds of everything. So like whatever jar you have, just put in like thirds of it and you'll be fine. I'm gonna move this off to the side. Oh, I did forget to tell you. So the cayenne pepper is good for banishing like unwanted people, right? And then the garlic is good for banishing, oh, I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's been so long since I've had to like actually discuss it. I thought each ingredient was for like individual banishments and stuff, but it might actually not be that case. But I know that cayenne for sure banishes the people. It like makes them want to leave quickly and not be there. I think the sulfur kind of does that too. There was like this little saying. It wasn't really a rhyme or anything, but a little saying like the cayenne banishes unwanted guests, and then the garlic banishes pest, and then the sulfur banished something else. And it was like, I think it was another word that kind of rhymed or whatever, but I can't remember what it was. But like the sulfur is really good for like exorcism and strong banishments. It also works so I think the sulfur is more towards spirits, and then the garlic is towards like any nature spirits. Now if you don't want certain nature spirits, because there are excuse me, so sorry, there are some nature spirits that can be kind of like a little beyond trickstery, but it's also like a ghost or people, enemies. It basically, this mixture works on all that. Any type of like poltergeist, this is your mix. It takes care of all the things. Okay. And I'm just gonna add the cayenne now. Right? And that's pretty much the things, y'all, right there. Let me enchant this garlic real quick. And now you just mix it. Alright. And it doesn't smell that much like sulfur. It's probably because the sulfur is old. Oh, blessed be. Wait, did I get... How did I get powder up in there? It's whatever. It's fine. But this is that Strani Shantero. This is a great protection powder. It works for all the things. Like I said, you can either sprinkle it on, like, make little lines or borders on your doorways, windowsills, or like around your house. You could use this as like a circle casting powder, but with how potent it is, this does work as like an exorcism powder to a certain extent. So it does ban a lot of spirits. It is geared towards malevolent and unwanted guests and spirits, entities. But I probably wouldn't use it as just a general circle casting, because it's very potent. and it puts up a lot of resistance and a blockage. That's just me. Like I'm saying, it is towards unwanted and malevolent spirits, guest entities, etc. But I wouldn't use it for that. Like, what do you need that level of protection for if you're trying to invite entities in, right? But this is really good. I've used it before. It's suggested it to, I think, a couple people. I don't remember when, because it was a while ago, but I've suggested it before. On like, it's just really easy to make. You know, the most difficult thing to get is maybe the sulfur. But you can get that online. You can get that in, I don't want to say witchy shops. I'm going to say botanicas specifically, because that's where I got mine from. But you can get it online. And then I know by the former Lady Grave Dancer, she talked about how like you'd be able to get that in like a farmer chicken feed type of stores. So if you live in those kind of areas, you can get it there as well. Yeah, so really excited. I think once this runs down, unless I need some sulfur again, I'm not gonna buy any sulfur, because I don't know, I was just using sulfur a lot, and then all of a sudden I just like fell out of using it. So I don't want to get something that I don't need or that I don't use a lot of, because I can always get it later. I don't know why I felt I had to tell you that, but anyway, now I'm just rambling. Let me know if you use this. Let me know how it works for you. I'm really interested. As always, thank you for watching. Abundant and eternal blessings. Mwah.